Okay, here we go. Another fine day on the West Coast here. So we have yet another, I think this is the third one in maybe 4 or 5 months. And I'm just lucky to find them. They're very rarely do they come up. The Yanagisawa 902 bronze model. So they made the 902 and the 991. The 991's got all the extra bracing and everything stuff and the big ribs and everything, and people much prefer, a lot of them prefer the more simplicity of the 902 and the lightness. It's much lighter than the 990 series. So this is just one series back before they went crazy and changed all their numbers. So they went from the 800 to 880 to 990 and all that stuff, and they were just going right up the line, and I guess they ran out of numbers, so now they're doing this AW02, 01, 03 over crap, and I still haven't quite figured it all out, but all I know is every time they change everything, the price goes up a couple $100 on them. So they're just a wonderful investment on quite a few levels, not only financially, but spiritually and musically and everything. So the bronze medal just seems to be crazy. I played this same model down at the local jam, and everybody just turned around and, they just said, who's that playing? I guess it can't be you. Yeah, it sounds too good. So the last one I got in, I just took it out of the box, showed a customer, he took it home, played it, and never came back. And this one lasted less than 48 hours, and some people were actually inquiring about it before I even got it. So the minute it rolled in the door, it's basically rolling back out. And again, it's really hard to get these. I'm getting them straight from Japan, and I'm paying like $150 in shipping. And what's remarkable, they get here in a faster time than across the United States, because it just all comes right through the air. And then it costs about $150, $200 in import tax. So I think I'm selling them too cheap because they're just selling too fast. So anyhow, here it is, virtually in absolutely brand new. I've seen horns in stores where they're in worse condition than this, and absolutely pristine condition. I can't find a scratch on it. The pads look like brand new. It feels like a brand new sax. I mean, the strings, for my personal, the springs are just a little bit stiff, but sort of like a pair of shoes, they will wear in and soften up a little bit. But you can see the pads are like brand new. And usually down the back side, it's just solid scratches and not even a sign of a scratch. Again, I'm getting them all in with the neck pulled and broken down and beat to death. And the neck is absolutely just perfect. No pull down, no scratches. And it just plays phenomenally. Even the case, it's got a lot of the original case stuff in it. And the case is in just absolutely perfect shape. You can see the pictures on my website, but it's too late because it's actually going out the door. I already have a deposit on it. So here it is, just an absolutely pristine condition 902 Yanagisawa. So the good stuff, just a beautiful big fat sound all the way down to that low B flat. So I play the alto model in my band that I just diverse myself from. But anyhow, I play with a trumpet player. He's way up on the top. I'm way up top, playing unison, and you can't tell it's two people. We're so in tune with each other after playing years and playing a saxophone that's perfectly in tune. As close as you can get, actually. No such thing as perfect. But just easy. Right, start around that B flat. I just love. To me, that's what I call the dollar, the big dollar note is that B flat, because if you're playing there. And what's amazing, I just did the same thing on an 875 Yamaha. You play the long C, so basically your low C with the octave key, and it's usually crazy out of tune, and it's nice effect like the guitars. If you play the B on the G string and you play the B on the open string, same note, but it's usually maybe a hair out of tune and a different timbre. So the same thing here. Just, I mean, in the octave all the way up. And then what I do is play the harmonic. So that's a low B flat fingered, second octave F, and almost the same timbre, almost in exactly the same pitch. I can't get. As you go up, the higher the horn, the harder it is. I'm not great on altissimo. So the closer it is in tune, the easier it is to play in altissimo if you want to go up in there and stuff. You know, some famous guy said there's a lot of good notes without having to go up there. But if you watch Lenny Pickett, I mean, he's just up there all the time. So serial number on this one, 236-196. And I haven't even looked up the date. I haven't even chance, but it's probably maybe less than 10 years old. Everybody wants to know how old. I said, I don't care how old it is. It's all condition to condition. I've got here's a 1920 C Melody, and it's just in wonderful shape. Look at that, not even a dent or a scratch on it. Got brand new pads. Setting it up for a customer because he put the pads all in wrong. But, you know, this thing's 100 years old and still in really nice shape. Either wasn't played or well taken care of. So anyhow, going to do a quick little tune and on to other things. Come on. Well, it's too slow. sorry, too many flats. There it is. So. It's one of those horns you just don't, you know, I try to keep it on under 12 minutes or I get kicked off. And it's just too hard to stop. So you want to get in line for the next one or pick out another nice tenor saxophone. I also have the 901 and I think I have the 900 also. Check the page, www.stevegraysaxes, that's STVEGRAY, saxes, plural.com. So there you go. So there it is, Yanagisawa 902 bronze model. Just crazy, crazy. Anyhow, gotta go.